Dark, heavy clouds of despair and hopelessness are descending upon you, engulfing you in a storm of anxiety that feels impossible to escape. Have you ever experienced that restless feeling? Could be wild and stormy. Just the other day, I found myself wrestling with these feelings. To pick myself up, I picked up my art materials, not with a specific plan in mind, but simply to let my hand flow. No judgment, no reasoning, no rules, no order. Just let my unconscious mind lead my hand. I stop with the line and continue with some more shapes. Maybe there were still more words in my unconscious mind. And then my hands just moved towards colors and picked up this blue pen and started coloring this wiry shell that I had drawn with the pen. I did a bit of a self-analysis as to why I picked up the blue. As per the color wheel of emotions, the blue represents sadness. Art brings out what's really in your unconscious mind. And then my unconscious mind picked up the green. As per the color wheel of emotions, green is for fear. Fear can be anything, of the unknown, of uncertainty, or even anticipation, or any number of things. It seemed like my color pens were drying up for not having used for a while. Now I moved to acrylic paints. While I'm analyzing my use of colors, and I don't know why I picked up orange, it does mean optimism, could also mean impatience, but emotions are like tides, they can be speckled with positivity in between. This is gray with metallic touch. The meanings of color can vary from situation or also from person to person. In this situation, I think I was seeking balance and groundedness. But then the color also matches the sky outside of the English weather these days, affecting the mood, of course. Black can represent plethora of emotions and moods. Over here, my unconscious self picks up black, which now makes sense to me when I look at it as a detached viewer. The darkness deep down. Each color can have millions of shades. In this case, this yellow is looking quite nice, happy and bright. And I think I might have picked it up because by this time I was being lifted out of that darkness, having expressed myself through the language of color and random shapes. But mind you, there is no such thing as random in art. It's your unconscious mind relaying the stories. The stories are binary of your experiences. They get archived, and you need to bring them out once in a while, or often, I would say. And if you keep your stories buried, they fester and take a life of their own, with unpleasant, lasting effects on your life. I guess there were still some dark holes to be filled and expressed. And of course, some bright spots. And maybe I was still rough on the edges, as they say. The human beings are complex creatures with complex minds and even more complex emotions. One can experience multiple emotions all at the same time, and this is what I think my image is representing right now. So don't be shy to express yourself. Don't be afraid of walking through the proverbial dark tunnel to bring in the peace and calm that your heart desires.